Hey you guys, it's your girl Beauty with Mika. So I am here to give you guys an update on my Shop My Stash for 2021. You guys know I do these every year, and a lot of times I'll change them up. And then this time I wanted to give you guys a mini review and then also change up some stuff. So I'm gonna start over here first. So this is the Mario Master Eye Prep. This had some learning curve to it. Once I figured it out, I was good to go. So what I do, actually, I started with my finger, didn't work. I really didn't like it. Talked to my girl Kay's Way. She said, you know, use it with a brush. I did use it with the brush, and I used this color to conceal and prime my eyes, and then I used this to set with to set the eyes. Now I will say that these two combos have avoided a lot of creasing, and it does set really good. So I do like that. This I'm gonna try out, but I feel like it's gonna be too light for me. As you guys know, I am deeper skin tone, so I want to try something out. So I'm gonna try it out and I'll let you guys know. But this is really good if you definitely want to use something like this. It's not needed in your makeup collection, but it is a nice little step. It doesn't budge. I really do like that. I noticed that this holds a lot of pigments and glitters a long time. So yeah, that's that. So we're gonna change this out, and I'm gonna basically take everything out, and then I already put everything aside, so I'll show you guys as I refill what's going on. All right, so you guys know the Becca Ever Matte Primer. I still like this. I really do like a matte primer. I like this one, and I like this one, and then I also like the Milk Hydro Primer. So I'm gonna still keep the Becca. It's still doing what it's supposed to do. It does hold that shine. It can be a hit and miss at times. It just depends for me. But yeah, this is still good. All right, when we go over here. Now these were like so-sos. So these are the e.l.f. What are these? These are the e.l.f. Cheek and Glow Highlighter Blush Duos. These were like hit and miss for me. It's like this one is called Coconut. So with Coconut, this has a glittery highlighter, and it was so glittery that it wouldn't tack to the skin. I even tried to use it to highlight my brow, so I really didn't like this. And then this one gives you a soft bronze glow, but it's a blush, and I felt like I already have that. Like I have something like this in my collection. So this one was like, for me. I'm not sure if I'm gonna pass it along or keep it, because this one I was just like, no, I didn't like. And then this I already know I have something like this in my collection. You guys know I love to do like very soft, no makeup type of look, and I thought this would give it to me, but it didn't. Now this one is Pomegranate. Pomegranate is really good. I am going to keep Pomegranate. I really do like this highlighter. This is what a highlighter is supposed to be. It has no glitter in it. It's smooth like a highlighter. And then this blush, Pomegranate. Pomegranate gives you a very soft, rosy cheek. A little bit of it goes a long way. You don't have to be heavy-handed. It does build up really nice. So if I had to pick, I am going to keep Pomegranate, but I know for sure I'm not going to keep Coconut. It was just, Coconut had a lot of glitter, and I feel like for what this is, even though it is $3, these are new, it just depends how your preference is. But these are still good quality, and I do like them. So this is a keeper. Now see, now this is the Fenty Powder. A lot of people there's a lot of hit and miss reviews with this one. Actually, I ain't gonna lie, I really do like this. I'm in the shade 450. This is their soft matte powder foundation. You guys know I hauled this right after Christmas, the day it released, and girl, when I didn't want to have, like, you could see the FB is almost going out of this. When I just wanted to like put some concealer on and set my whole face, this did it for me. Now I will say this doesn't give you 100% full coverage, but this gave me enough to really filter my skin. You guys know I always talk about I'm on work calls a lot and I'm on video chat, so I definitely always want to make sure my complexion is on point, my brows are done, I got that concealer, girl, I'm good to go. Like, ain't no looking dusty over here. But this is really good for me. I don't know what other people are doing. I would to say that this is good with the moisturizer or without a primer. I would sometimes prime my face with this, conceal my under eyes, set everything, and I was good to go. This actually made me want to do a full face when I even applied this by itself. So yeah, this is hands down good. If you guys want to see me do like a Fenty look, let me know. Now this is also good, and I'm going to keep this. This is the BH Cosmetics Chocolate Marshmallow Truffle. It smells like chocolate. It's really good. I will say it does have a lot of fallout, but I pretty much used all the shades. I'm wearing this one right now. You can mix these two. I feel like with this, it gives you like that little highlight bronzy shade. So this was really good. I got mine at Ulta if you definitely want to check it out. I haven't used BH Cosmetics since probably when Missy Lynn launched her eyeshadow palette, and then I stopped buying anything from them since then, but this is definitely a keeper. Alright, so the Hula Toasted Bronzer, I am going to keep this in here to continue to use. I love this. This gives me that soft makeup, no makeup, like chiseled bronzy look. It looks so good. So I'm gonna keep that in here. This is the Bobbi Brown bronzer in Deep. You guys know I have hit pan on this and I just want to use it up this year. This is part of like my makeup shop my pan series. Now this one is the Huda Beauty Tan Tour. This one, I'm still going to keep it in my collection. It's very soft. I haven't really used it, to be honest, because it's obviously still in the winter time. LA has been blazing hot, even though we had some rain. Alright, so with this one, I will say I actually probably like the Fenty one a little bit more better. So I need to do a comparison, but I'm going to keep this for now. I just haven't been doing cream bronzers. I've been doing very little to no makeup. And when I do full glam, I don't even want to use a cream powder, to be honest. Let's see. This is the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Powder. This does not give full coverage. I really did not care for this. It's in shade Y 535. I'm gonna try this out with a foundation. No, I am wearing it. So I'm wearing this with a liquid foundation now, but if you try to wear this by itself, it's not gonna do anything for the skin. So like when I would use my Fenty powder, I thought this would do just as good as the Fenty powder, and it doesn't. Fenty actually gave me more coverage than this. This is definitely one of those, if you are a powder girl and you don't really care about your imperfections seeping through, this is what that's for. This is straight up for anyone that just wants to do a powder look. That's what it is for. It does set beautifully when you're wearing a liquid foundation. So I have applied this with liquid foundation. It works good for that. But anytime I just want to wear powder only, it doesn't give me that look that I need or I want. So it's good for like yes with liquid, no without. So I'm gonna keep this in, but I want to compare it to see if I really, I will say I probably am not gonna repurchase this. That's what it is. Probably not gonna repurchase this, and I'll probably search for another foundation, another powder foundation that I want. Maybe in the Fenty I'll probably replace this one. So okay, let's go over here. This is the Makeup Revolution. This is cool. I use this very sparingly. It's very light. It looks like I didn't use any of it, but I'm gonna keep this in here to try it out. This gives you glam. Like you could take this, you got your blush, your bronzer, contour, your highlight, you're good to go. This gives you all in one. This is the Makeup Revolution Patricia Brights and Dusk Till Dawn. So I really do like this. I'm gonna keep this in here because I have a look in mind I want to recreate. So yeah, that was that for everything. Everything else, okay. The One Size by Patrick Starr. This is good. I can understand why people had talked about his powder from MAC. The hype is good. This melts into your skin. It is finely milled. I got the travel size. I don't plan to probably repurchase this because I still like my Laura Mercier a lot better. But yeah, if you just interested, that's where I stand with that one. Let's see. Lip balms I have been loving is Summer Fridays. And also, I've been loving the Jack Black. This is addictive. This Jack Black is really addictive. Alright, let's go over here. So, some things that I really didn't care for. The e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. It's a satin finish in Deep Cinnamon. This does not give full coverage. This was very, very light. It gives you a natural radiant look, but it was just nothing against the skin. Like, it looked like I took my beauty blender and actually tried to like rub it, and it felt like that. Like when I tried to set it, it didn't set. It seemed like it was just like rubbing off onto the sponge. So I really did not like this one. Now, this one I'm done with, so I'm gonna put this in my empties. This is the Maybelline Super Stay Concealer in Bronze Intense 65. This is really good. I will say I like this. If I had to repurchase it again and I just didn't have choices in concealers when I was out in the store, I would purchase this. I will say that you really do have to build this up. It's not full coverage, but it does give you like that concealer spotting. Set it with a nice powder. It works good. So this was good if you're interested. All right, so the Laura Mercier Caviar mascara, this clumps up. It's a good mascara, but it clumps up, and it was just, it's a hot mess. Like, it clumps up as soon as you start trying to comb. It doesn't comb your lashes. It's very thick, as you can see. A lot of the product was spilling out on the tube. When you put it back in, it's going back in. So this is a messy mascara. Compared to others that I've used, I just feel like I wouldn't repurchase this one again. I've heard good and mixed reviews about it. I just didn't like the product actually slips out. It clumps your lashes. It doesn't really comb your lashes, so I would have to like go like this on my lashes, where I would go like this, and then I would like take the product off like this just to like clean up before I even try to comb through my lashes. So you got to make it work for you. The brush is pretty, but so much product comes on the brush and it soaks up that's why your lashes are clumped. And you could even see, like, I'm not sure you guys can see it, but it still has a lot of product on off the brush, and then it comes out on the side too. So I didn't really care for that, but I mean, it's good that I tried it, so I got it out of my system. But yeah, that was my thoughts on it. This is still good, so I'm gonna keep this in here, but also add another mascara or two. Let's see, this is good. Shout out to my girl Kay's Way. She's been recommending me all the good products. The Benefits 24-Hour Brow Setter. I got the travel size in clear. When she told me to purchase this during the Sephora sale, I thought she was crazy, but no, this gives you a natural, like, I wouldn't say a laminated brow, but your brows aren't flaky. Your brows are very smooth in place. They don't budge, they don't move. They're just soft brow. Now, something I did try and I actually really did like was the Maybelline Tattoo Studio Gel Eye Pencil in the shade Bold Brown. Jackie Aina had did an eye look using a brown liner on your eyes instead of a black one, and I thought that was really cool, and it was something different. So of course I tried it and I really did like it. I like that it just gives you a natural look to your eyes when you don't want to do super glam, or if you don't want to black liner. Also, my eyes get watery, so this is really good for that because I didn't get any movement, no smudging or anything. So this is gonna stay in here. I'm almost done with the Morphe's Continuous Setting Spray. This is holding on, so I'm going to use another one once I'm done with this one, and I'll let you guys know. So I'm gonna go ahead, swish out. Oh, this is the Milk blur stick. I'm gonna just put this in my empties because, to be honest, this doesn't do anything. You have to like work it across, so I would put this in like where my pores are, and I felt like it actually clogged my pores. I've heard some people talk about it in a good way, but it didn't do anything for me. I'm one of those people that actually like creams or something to rub in versus a stick. So yeah, I still have a lot left, so yeah, that's what it is. But yeah, that is it. I'm gonna go ahead and swap everything out so you guys can see it, and then I'll show you guys. Oh, and let's talk about these. Sorry. The palettes. So the 3 palettes that I used up was, this one is the Makeup by Mario. This was a go-to. I had to literally like try to use these two because this one is a go-to. If you're a neutral girl, this is his Master Mattes. I am loving matte looks, and this is like, girl, I was using this a lot. Like, I would use this and do my eyes first and then want to do a full face because it would be just a very soft matte look. Ew, this was good. Now, this one is the Amazing Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm currently wearing this palette right now. Only downfall with this is it has a lot of pickup. And me and my god sister were talking about how a lot of the Anastasia palettes, they have so much pickup and dust on them. Like, you could barely tap your brush and it has it, and I do agree. But I will say I do like these. I am currently wearing Cinema right now with Cupcake on the lid, and I have used OG, I've used 1988, I've used Black, I've used Yugo. Any of these, I do like that you could take the matte shades, top it with any of the glitter shades, and I didn't have to do anything. I was using this Makeup by Mario eye primer. I think this has something to do with keeping these pigments on, because I didn't have to use like a pigment primer or anything to manipulate it. I loved it. The looks come out so pretty when I wear this. So this palette, I thought I would be like, no, I don't like it, but I really do like it. I do love the layering effect, and I can just do versatile looks. So yeah, this is good. This one was really good. This is the Makeup Revolution Patricia Bright palette. This one is Rich in Life. Makeup Revolution is in Target now. You guys know Ulta is going into Target stores. So I've seen Makeup Revolution in there, and pretty much they have like the whole standing. This is a really, really good palette. The pigmentation is really good on here. I love that I didn't get no fallout. Like, girl, I didn't get no fallout from this. Urine Gold just was like, wow. It's a two-tone metallic-y, but it's very soft. It looks good. I'm always looking at how my makeup looks when I am on camera, especially for my team meetings or any type of calls. I want my makeup to, you know, be bold, sophisticated, and classy if I would wear it in the office. So that's what this gave me. This is a keeper. If you want something like this, definitely grab it. For anyone that is a beginner in makeup, I would actually give them something like this as a gift to try out, because it has all the colors that they can play with and it doesn't give any fallout. It's a good quality palette, so I love it. So this, yeah, this, I was like, I had to do a double take, like, girl. So yeah, the Rich and Light palette was good. So I had some really good luck with the palette. So I'm gonna shift everything out, put everything in, and then come back and talk to you guys. All right, you guys, so I'm back. So let's go over. For setting powder this month, I am going to use the Sephora Micro Smooth and Deep. I believe this one, I know Andrea Renee recommended this. This is a dupe for the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. I really want to see how this works in LA Heat. Just to see, because last time I recall using this, I really did not care for it. So I'm going to give it another try. For under eye, I'm going to use the Urban Decay All Nighter. I like this, but I will say, if you like the Charlotte Tilbury better, I actually do like the Charlotte Tilbury better, but I could also see why people like this one too. You still get the same type of look, but I just went on and threw this in here because, as you guys know, my setting powders for under eyes or all over face is pretty much down to like maybe 4 or 5 now, so I'm just rotating them out. But I really wanted to see, like, do you still like this? Is it just as good? Because hands down, Charlotte Tilbury wins for me. Now bronzers, you guys already know I'm still keeping, let's see, still keeping the Toasted bronzer from Benefit, the Bobbi Brown I want to hit pan on. I'm still going to keep the Makeup Revolution face palette in Dusk Till Dawn. And then for blushes and highlighters, I'm going to pull out these. These are the Sephora Trio face palettes. This one is in Dare and Empower. I really did like these, and I like that they're just like 2 in 1. So if you definitely, whenever travel permits, these would definitely be my go-to. So I want to just pull these out because I was like, I just want a little bit of 2 in 1, and then I have that one too. So put that right there. Setting spray, I haven't chose one yet, so I will let you guys know. And then also a trick that I found so I can use this up, girl, wet your beauty blender, because I was going in the bathroom, wet my beauty blender or any of my beauty sponges, and I was like, your fastest way to use this up is wet your sponge with this. Like, instead of spraying your face and all that, just wet your sponge with this, you're good to go. So that's what I've been doing. So hopefully I can use this up very, very soon. You guys know, I don't know when the last time anybody talked about this, but thank you guys for commenting to letting me know that I'm not the only one that's just has stopped using the Smashbox Primer Water. All right, so this one I'm gonna finish using up too. This is the Faced Hangover. I really actually want to try this with more of a radiant foundation, but I am gonna try it with the matte foundation. I want to try it with both, but because this has coconut water in it and probiotics, because I'm oily, it says it's oil free, it's silicone free and alcohol free, but the last time I used this, it didn't work. It had me like grease ball. Like, you would have thought I would have been cooking all day on Thanksgiving or something, like with this shine. So I'm gonna give this a try. I promise you guys. I think what I'm gonna do is, once I use the Morphe up, I'm just gonna stick with this one to see what happens. For concealers and mascaras, so the Laura Mercier, I could get rid of it. I'm gonna put it to the side. I have a ton of e.l.f. stuff, e.l.f. new products, so you guys will be seeing like a try new e.l.f. products makeup review after this video. So I picked up their Lash It Out Loud Volumizing Mascara. I've heard good and bad reviews on it, so I want to give my own thoughts. I got mine in black. I picked mine up at Target for e.l.f. for $6, yes. The Fenty Concealer in the shade 450. I put this on today and I was like, wait a minute, I need to try you back out. My god sister raves about Fenty all the time, and I was like, I only kept the concealer. I don't plan to repurchase the foundations, but I want to see if I do want to keep this one. And if you're wondering, I'm in the shade 450 in all her foundations, powders, everything. I have a very neutral undertone, so I could use 450 across the board. The Cover FX Power Play Concealer in the shade In Deep 4. I love this. This is like golden full coverage. I love the doe foot applicator. I just put this in here because honestly, you guys, I'm getting down to where I have concealers that I like. So when I really did look at my stash, I was like, there's nothing else that I would really want to use up. But this one probably would be, because I really need to narrow down my concealers. Like, I want to get down to at least like my top 4 or 5 concealers, and that's it. So yeah, that's in there. Another mascara is the Damn Girl mascara from Too Faced. This is a travel size I picked up. I'm going to open it up so I can show you guys the brush. Ooh, look at that brush. It's just as... Whoo, let's see. I don't know about y'all, but I'm going back on the drugstore mascaras because they do just as good. So, mascaras, essentials. A lot of these essentials I have so much of that I definitely do not have to purchase any till probably the fall. So, I'm really proud about that. And I'm loving that Shop My Stash. Something that I want to see if I like. You guys know I love the Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas. This is the primer, but this one is like the block one. I want to see if I like this. Honestly, I usually don't like products that are like this. So I want to see if I like it. If I don't, my god sister's getting it. She gets all my used makeup, you guys. She's spoiled. But yeah, so I'm going to see if I like this. I love the liquid. The liquid I am purchasing during the Sephora spring sale. Alright, so Milk Hydro Grip, the Hydro Grip Primer. You guys know this is like beats Becca. Like, this is so good. So I've already used the travel size, so I just pulled this out because even with primers, my mattifying primers, a lot of my essentials, again, like, I am good on what I like, what I don't like. So now I'm just kind of rotating things out. So I was like, let me pull this out because I haven't used it, and I used the travel size up. I will purchase the travel size whenever I travel again. Lately, Becca's been good, but I really think this just does what it's supposed to do. Alright, so eye primers, and we're almost done, and then I'll show you guys my mascara. I'll show you guys my eyeshadows and the foundations that I picked. So eyeshadow primer is the Anastasia. I got this one as like a Rakuten. So if you shop from Sephora, you know, they give you the codes. This is one of them. I've heard really good things about this, so I really want to try it out. A little bit of it goes a long way. I will say I am skeptical because the shade is so tan that I wasn't sure if I'm gonna like it. So I'm gonna try this out because the Mario was just as tan. And then the Fenty Pro Filter Primer. I still like this, honestly. A dupe for this one would be the Ulta Matte Primer. I like that one. Beauty Essentials recommended that one, and I love it. So, I mean, if you don't want to go for the Fenty, you want to go for something cheaper, Ulta just as good. I like this one. I don't know why I threw it in here, but hey, I could try it out. And I'm still keeping the Patrick Ta brows, because whenever I do my brows, I can just use that, and I have my brow powder. So yeah, that is it for here. Now I'm gonna show you guys the foundations first. So foundation I haven't used up in a while is the Clinique Stay Oil Free Makeup foundation in the shade Clove. I got this with some coupon at Ulta, so I went and picked this up. This used to be my ride or die go-to. As you guys can see, I haven't even used it, but this was like, oh, like you couldn't tell me nothing. I used to go to do 2 or 3 of these a year, so that's gonna stay right there. And then the Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage Concealer, I still want to use this up. This is like one of those hit pan. I'm in the shade 360. This one is just something that I wouldn't repurchase. It really is a good foundation if you like this in the drugstore. The concealer is just as good, but yeah, I want to use this up. So these are going to stay right here. But yeah, that is it. Let's go ahead and talk about, the eyeshadows. Okay, so Pat McGrath. I am honestly love Pat, but I collect Pat and I don't use Pat. So I need to use Pat. So I pulled out the Mothership Midnight Sunset palette, and I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. I think I only have like maybe 4 or 5 Pat McGrath palettes, but I had to tell myself, if you're gonna keep purchasing these Pat palettes, as expensive they are, you need to stop using them instead of just collecting them. So this is what it looks like. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to you guys because Angela Denise also has me interested in purchasing one more palette. So I need to use Pat. Ain't no more buying and not using. Even though I want to support Pat and I like her, but I need to be using where my money go. So yeah, that's what that looks like. This one is the Natasha Denona Peak. I got this in a BoxyCharm. If you are wondering, I do have a referral link down below for BoxyCharm. I actually canceled out all 3 boxes and now only get just their standard basic box, which is just as good. And I also get an Ipsy box. So if you guys want to see me do a video or unboxing of those, let me know. I always do one in Makeup Matters for Women of Color's makeup group for BoxyCharm every month. But if you want to see it on this channel, let me know. So this one I thought was really pretty. It's a great summertime look. And I got it for free from BoxyCharm. So that's a win. The Lorac Pro palette in Soleil. You guys know I had recently hauled this. And I was like, I'm going to give it a try. Because Lorac used to be... Ooh, everybody had Lorac. Niecy Beauty would tell you. Lorac was our thing. So... I'm gonna give this a try to let you guys know my thoughts. They're back in action and I hope the quality is just as good as they were before. This one I also just got in a BoxyCharm for January. This is their Violet Voss Olive You Forever. I am exploring into more color and I do appreciate part of BoxyCharm is that you do get the palettes. This is a green eye look and I'm so here for it. St. Patrick's Day is coming up. I love these shades. When I opened it up, I was like, of course I would use these shades. The greens I am so loving, especially that olive glow. Olive Me is like my safe color, but then you also have the silver, which is Olive You. So yeah, definitely gonna try this out. But that's all the palettes for this month. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget the thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe. I hope you guys have a blessed year. Stay safe, all that good stuff. I'll talk to you guys soon. Stay blessed. Bye.